So your daughter drives.
Yeah, my
And
17-year-old.
your
Is that Ruger right there?
nah,
Oh.
your baby's mom, she sat in the parking lot the whole time for the concert.
Yeah, and drove him home.
I'm telling you, like, that's a
My daughter
like,
would, or whoever was driving would have said what the GPS said. It went over that bridge. I'm telling you, it was like right around the same time. I'm not saying they would have been on there, but it would have been traumatic for them either way, yo. Like to stay to scene the shit at the very fucking least. If they were, yo, if they were on that shit.
Yeah, on some Final Destination type stuff. That was one of my most scariest movies, bro.
Bro, it was me too. I've been living my life like that.
Scary, Final Destination, and the what's the one we was talking, and the Paranormal Activity.
I'm gonna tell you why,
bro,
Paranormal Activity.
because those movies are so real to me.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because I feel like
Activity.
we, not to overtalk you, but I feel like we cheat death, or not cheat death, but we feel like we cheat death because God plays. Do you think he plays games? I think he plays games.
God, of course, plays games. God,
I think he has a. I think the Bible, does the Bible say this, that he has a what is it called? A sense of humor.
And imagine a cosmic fucking sense of humor.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
shit that we probably don't think is funny at all.
Like, he has a sense of humor.
It's hilarious. Like, God is a child with all the power in the world that for some reason is wise enough not to do the wrong shit with it.
I can't. I'm not.
And the fact that he is an innocent child at the same time as being eternal and older than anything makes him double wise and all-knowing, because innocence is all-knowing, and so is experience, elderness, and wiseness. So he's both of them together, yo.
Answer this, and I keep on going over it. It hasn't been a week since the Key Bridge has fell, and I feel as though I see more Diddy videos, I see more Black Jesus videos.
I don't ever want to say
posts. Hold on. I see more Black Jesus videos and posts. I see more Diddy videos and posts, more than I see.
You want me to be real with you?
Key Bridge.
You want me to be real with you?
Talk to me.
In the society we live in, who was we talking about? Diddy and
Black Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to put this wrong though and make it sound wrong.
Take your time.
But Diddy and the idea that the Black Jesus thing could be real or a hoax is more important than Baltimore, period.
I said that. I said the Key Bridge is not big enough.
That's why it's not.
Like,
it's not to cover enough.
I'm not saying that
it didn't all happen at the same time to cover the Key Bridge up. The Key Bridge was a real accident. It wasn't a conspiracy. Everything that happened at this point on is going to be a conspiracy, because they're going to take every advantage of whatever they can out of this mess. That shit is lack of hard work, and people. I mean, people are not getting the proper training. People are not working hard for their dollar anymore because they do not have to.
So you believe that the Key Bridge was really an accident?
Yeah. And now that it was an accident, now here come all the extra shit.
But talk to me about how that, there's backup generators and inside of boats and stuff like that, or inside of ships.
That's why I said.
How is that possible?
And that's why I said I don't ever want to say something's not a conspiracy, because really, like, every time we fucking turn around, like, everything we think is nuts ends up being true, bro. But
was 9/11 a conspiracy, or was it true?
Yeah, I think that's definitely. I know that's a conspiracy because I know cats from New York that was around for that shit that told me whole different shit that's on the news, yo. Like, back when first, I'm talking about cats that ran from New York to get away from that shit that came to Baltimore because of how shit was down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, during that time and shit. When I was a kid, this is when I was a kid though. There's no social media. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely think that shit was a conspiracy.
Explain conspiracy. Like,
conspiracy is something that happens. That has happened due to a strategic plan, and not because it just happened, or not out of anger or emotion or warfare even, or beef or whatever the case may be, but for a reason beyond any individual you fucking really like, or even group of individuals you really putting some shit together to lie about everything.
So
that's a conspiracy.
So
You know
was
what I mean?
so was 9/11 so was 9/11 so was the plane crash in 9/11 what was the reason, what was the real reason behind that?
Bro, I couldn't tell you shit because even if I went into research that shit and told you all the reasons it could be, it's probably some shit we don't even fucking understand, bro.
So what was the reason for the boat crashing on the Key Bridge?
If it was one, it's to fucking make everyone suffer for the you know, the import export shit. But fuck all that, bro. Like, it was an accident. There wasn't a reason for it. I just think it was an accident, yo. Like, it was an accident that's been waiting. Like, I just knew this bridge was gonna fall my whole life, yo.
Okay. How do you think the new route will work now? Like, there's no Key Bridge. How do people get over there to Glen Burnie and we're here in Dundalk?
Bro, beltways and one-lane tunnels, I guess. Long ways, bro.
Everybody got to hit 695.
Leave 30 minutes early at least.
Have you been on the highway today?
I haven't really caught it during the day, but nighttime is smooth.
It even seemed like I was out last night, and it even seemed like last night it was a lot of traffic.
More. It's a little more, but it's not. But it's not backed up. But I'm sure during work hours it's fucked. I'm not even trying that shit.
So the work hours have not really hit yet. Tractor trailers have to deal with it. Any hazmat trucks cannot use the tunnel. How do the hazmat vehicles get back and forth? They're not allowed to use the tunnels,
bro.
Like, the Key Bridge was their main thing.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know why, if we gotta use trucks so fucking bad, I don't know why they can't just go around some shit like, bro, drop it off somewhere else, make it a little bit more difficult for everybody, whatever, drive the shit here. Like, it can happen. People need extra jobs, give them some more jobs, I guess. And also, why can't we fucking fly anything anywhere? We don't got cargo planes and helicopters and shit, and like, what?
Don't you know, like, how Futurama was when they had like the little tubes, and in order to transfer things, they were like tubes from this side of town to that side of town? How far away do you think we are to that?
I mean, this might be the answer.
The tube underneath the water, or the tube from the Key Bridge to the
whatever.
I say that
that might be the big answer for the problem, and then that might become the common answer for everyday life. Do you ever read the story, the Tower of Babel?
Of course.
And they all tried to get to heaven of the Tower of Babel, and he struck it down by building a tower.
Okay, right.
And obviously, if you believe in flat Earth, they was trying to get to the top of that dome and break it, same way NASA does. And
Yo,
that's
you segue right into my next thing. It's crazy.
Same way NASA does, and when they try to shoot them rockets, they always go this way. But fucking anyway. Damn, what did you just ask me? I just lost my train of thought.
No. It doesn't matter. Flat Earth, bro. Domes. That was my next segue anyway. I didn't mean to.
Oh, the Tower of Babel.
Right.
So he struck down the Tower of Babel, and he was pissed off because he let everybody in the world have one language. So they was all able to communicate to be able to have the knowledge to build this tower to get at God.
Be careful now. This is a Bible story. You got to get it right.
I'm not.
Take your time.
No. I'm not ever going to tell it right like it is in the Bible, because it's not like it is in the Bible. It's not like it is in the Bible, and I'm also giving a raw description, so I'm not going into too much detail. I'm just trying to make a point.
So don't quote me.
Yeah, so don't quote me on don't quote me. I know what I'm talking about, but don't quote me on Bible scripture. But so in the Tower of Babel, I'm just giving you the general description of what's going on now. I'm just trying to speed through. Sure. So the Tower of Babel, like, I'm going to tell you this to tell you what's going on now. The Tower of Babel was destroyed. And then God said, y'all motherfuckers can't talk to each other no more. So he separated each individual, you know, their colors and the different languages.
Their languages.
Different, not he didn't separate their colors, but he kept their like each group of people with.
They confused their languages.
Right. So he confused it. He got their languages, so they could not communicate anymore. Spread them all across the world. Made I think the world used to be one continent or some shit. That's how you know what I'm saying. Everything got split up. So now we built the Tower of Babel again, bro, with NASA. He's gonna destroy it all. And we communicating in ways we were not supposed to communicate because of social media. We all talking to each other again. Everybody's getting too smart for our own good, and they trying to crack the God code right now with CERN. It's a fucking problem, yo. It's the Tower of Babel all over again. He just got, you know what I'm saying, calm us down a little bit. That's all.
I like that. I like that analogy right there. You know what I'm saying? I like that analogy that's what's going on, you know.
Are we live?
Yeah. Well, we're not live. We're just recording. But I can, because I got this on now, we probably can go live. But the recording was, it's fire.
Yeah, just chop it up. You gotta chop these up though.
Yeah. That's why
you gotta get that one, yo. That shit was crazy.
That's why I decided to just record it, because I know I'm gonna go back and chop it up anyway, and I get a better. If I don't have to screen record from a live, I get a better quality.
Right. From
just going straight to the video, straight to the But there was another one. So talking about flat Earth,
right?
The dome and stuff like that. Like, yo, how come we ain't been back to the moon since Apollo?
Never went to the moon.
Whatever.
We never went to the moon.
That has always, like, I just got finished watching.
Do you know why?
What's the movie? What's the movie I'm talking about? I just got finished. No,
watched all that shit.
The movie Apollo. Yeah. So I couldn't even make it through the whole movie, but I was watching the end of the movie. You know what I'm saying? And the soundtrack is, just to hear you breathing, and you smelling.
Bro, you talking about Armageddon?
Oh, okay. So that's why I didn't hear the that's why I didn't hear the soundtrack. I was looking for the soundtrack.
That wasn't about the moon though. That was about them saving everybody from the meteor.
Right. So I was hoping that but anyway, I was still trying to watch. When I was watching Apollo, I was looking for that to be the soundtrack the whole time.
Right.
That was from Armageddon. Yeah, so that's why I was like, where the heck is what's the guy's name?
Bruce Willis was in it.
No. The guy from the soundtrack.
Oh, I don't know them. Come on, bro. You know I don't know them rock and roll people's names.
Aerosmith.
Oh, I do know who Aerosmith
is.
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
They're a legend, but like, I didn't. Yeah, I had to think about
Aerosmith. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know their song.
I like him though. No, I like Aerosmith.
Nah, they're legends. You can't deny legends.
Right. But yeah, bro, like, it really bothered me that I'm like, man, like, we went to the moon when.
Bro, never went to the moon. And you know why they say...
We went to the moon in the 70s? What was that, the 70s?
Do you know why they say we never went back to the moon?
Yeah, why we never went back?
This is facts. They never went back to the moon, they say, because they lost all the information to go back to the moon between the last time they went to the moon and now. And they can't figure out how to put it back together the right way to get to the moon, pretty much. I mean, I'm not wording it the right way, but that's what it is. Bullshit. Like, come on. And then one of them loony ass moonwalker guys is old as shit now, running around talking hella shit. Like, we ain't never go to the moon. We filmed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, what?
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that.
Why do you believe just one man?
You can't believe nobody, but it's just for me, I'm not believing who's saying shit. I'm just going off of what I already believe, and then to hear people that are things I believe, bro. This is what catches me with certain conspiracies. It don't be just because they're conspiracies, yo. Certain shit catches me because it be shit I've already learned in a spiritual way or through the hood, and the hood is very spiritual, yo. Like I can't explain to cats what I'm talking about unless you really know, yo. But you learn some shit when you really around them real ones outside, yo. And that shit, that aura be around, yo. And you learn from that shit.
I think they're real smart.
Yeah, yo. I've learned.
What is there to be learned?
Bro. Cats will teach you how to carry yourself in these streets, yo, through scripture, yo. Like it's and not just Christian scriptures.
For example,
5%ers.
Explain.
I'm not a 5%er, so I can't speak on everything they, you know what I'm saying, how they move.
Sure.
But
what did you learn from them?
Bro, like how to live, yo, like how to be.
So the
only real that like I could rock with everything they said, but the only reason I could never myself like say I could be a 5%er is because I have different beliefs in Jesus than they do.
What is a 5%er?
See, I don't want to touch too much on that shit. It's a lot. It's like I would call it like it's like a street religion, bro. Like it's dope, bro.
I'm not from the streets, bro.
It's not really.
I say we just leave it alone.
A lot. Yeah, we leave it alone, bro. I don't want to speak because I be around cats, but I don't study everything they study for me to speak on their, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was really just trying to like see like what did you really learn from.
But I'm just saying, but it's not a thing of like.
Well, tell me about the street cats.
No. Listen to me. Okay. It's not a thing of learning something you can explain, bro. Like. These are the type of cats I met, and I'm alive because of these cats, and because of their ways and the ways they taught me, yo. You understand what I'm saying? Just like that Israelite cat I was talking about, that I was in jail with, that was telling me about Beyonce and Jay-Z before.
Tell me about that.
It was just my cellmate, and he a dreadhead dude from Woodlawn. He practiced the Israelite shit, and he just put me down with shit.
What is an Israelite?
Bro, this is what he told me he was.
Right, okay.
I don't study, you know what I'm saying? I don't study no religion enough to speak, not even Christianity. So that's why I said don't quote me on the Bible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But what was the Hebrew Israelites practice?
I would say,
like when you were in jail with him, like what was something unique that he did?
Oh, I ain't paying that much attention to him, bro. We used to fucking talk. Yeah, I ain't paying. Come on, bro.
Okay.
I got my own shit going on in jail. I ain't paying that much mind. We was cool as shit, but I'm not like, I wasn't practicing his shit, so I'm not interested.
Okay.
Nobody ever, there's no like gang gonna ever, I'ma join. There's no religion that's ever gonna be like, you're one of us now. It can't be, bro. Like, I'm too much of an individual, yo.
I almost feel the same way. But I do like Christianity, though.
No, Christianity is, the Bible is the basic instructions before leaving Earth, yo. The Bible is needed to understand things, but it's not to be taken so literal, yo. Now, other scriptures, I would say the Quran should be taken more literal, and stuff like that. Like, I feel like Confucianism and shit like that is.
Did you just say Confucius?
Yeah, Confucius or whatever the fuck.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that is more of like idea based.
You're talking about Greek mythology?
No, that's Confucius is Chinese. Is like Chinese or some shit. It's Asian. Is Confucius. But it's like, but I feel like only thing I ever heard from like the Confucius stuff is like ideas, like lessons. Understand more, not so much stories and history, but more like lessons and teachings and shit.
Okay.
I feel like I gotta brush up. I know a lot of shit, but I haven't, you know.
No, sure.
But I gotta brush up, yo. I gotta brush
I
up.
felt
for
the
sure.
same way when I was trying to explain the credit game. I'm like, yo, I have not been studying my stuff. Like, it seems like when things just become like kind of automatic or whatever.
But
you
I know my
just,
shit, bro. Like,
you kind of just stop
also,
learning.
I can't intertwine. Like, you asking me questions, I can't intertwine my beliefs with some of these religions and shit, because I'm not these religions, and this shit I believe is not going to co-sign with none of their shit. Because I've walked with real demons, bro. Like, and like not metaphorically speaking, and not like there's a whole issue out here, bro.
Speaking of demons, what's your thoughts on, speaking of demons, religion and practices, what's your thought on witchcraft and witches and voodoo?
There's right ways to use it and wrong ways to use it, just like there is everything. Same way there is to use demons and Satan himself.
So you believe that there are ways of using witchcraft and voodoo?
But if you're going to use it, whether you're going to do bad with it or good with it, you really need to know what you're doing. You can't just be one of these bitches out here on Facebook talking about, we're witchy, and let's do this. No, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to hurt yourself more. You're going to hurt anybody else. And yeah, just leave the witchcraft to the experts.
Do you know witches?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Girls that claim to be?
I know girls that claim to be witches, and I know real life witches that have tried to take my life.
What?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think I've ever met a witch. I don't think I have.
You don't meet them, you catch glimpses of them, bro.
You said they tried to take your life, though. So you knew them.
No. Well, they probably knew me, but I didn't know them.
Spells, potions.
It don't work on some people. Like me, you're not gonna. Yo, bro, I would wake up every morning at one point when I was younger, and I would go out front to where I was staying at the time, and these fucking sticks and rocks would be in the same crazy formation every fucking morning, bro. This shit used to drive me crazy. I'd kick it over and shit, but they were trying to do shit to me, yo. And they can't, like, I know these people don't think I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. When I was a kid, yo, my mom, like, people in my family and friends of us and everything could tell you this shit, but we, you know, shit was infested with demons everywhere the fuck we went, yo. When we lived on Streeper Street, that shit was fucked up. We lived on North Curly Street and Baltimore Street. That shit was fucked up.
What do you mean by messed up?
With demons, like haunted shit, like just.
So the places you moved to were haunted.
Yeah, we lived.
Each one was haunted.
I think Gulf Street was real. That was the one. I think I gotta ask my mom. This was when I was really young. There, we moved in this one joint. It was with my mom's best friends, my little best friends, because they was her sons and shit. And there was like a whole bunch of, my mom and her two friends had kids, and we all moved in together.
Yeah.
At one point when I was little in East Baltimore, and I can't remember which street it was now, but I can't remember what street it was. It wasn't Streeper Street. It wasn't none of them streets of this name, but it was another street. And when we moved into this joint, I was real. My mom freaked out because I'm like 2 years old remembering this shit, and she like, I tell my mom shit from shit when I was in like the crib and shit. I'll be thinking I'm like 3 years old because I kind of remember the shit, and she'd be like, bro, you was like, she'd be like, what the hell, and shit.
Yeah, that's mad weird.
Yeah, but so. Damn, what was I just talking about? I always get sidetracked.
No, I mean, you were freaky houses, you know what I'm saying, that you were going from house to house and they were haunted.
Oh, we moved into that one joint, and when we walked into the basement, all right, so this lady had died. That's how we got in this shit. This old lady that was there had died. We go in the basement and we
hold on, wait. You're giving me chills already, bro. This feels like, hold on. This feels like paranormal activity.
And it is like paranormal.
You know what I'm saying? Because like those movies freak me out, bro.
And it is like paranormal activity.
Because I believe it's real and everything.
The first fucking thing we walk into when we walk into this house to move in, and then we go into the basement, is the whole basement is painted blood red with a big ass devil fucking pentagram, whatever the fuck it is called, in the middle of the floor, bro. Like a huge one. What the fuck? Like, everybody's like, what the fuck? From that point on, yo, people was like getting hurt. A fucking rocking horse kept on attacking me. It was a doll that moved all the time. It was this fucking lady in fire boots that we only seen the bottom half of her body. You never seen the top half of this bitch's body. and must have been what we assumed was a bitch that died there. She must have been a Satan worshiper and shit. And then there was something good that used to help us. It was like, and you'd always used to see like this black mist, and then right as the black mist would fly by, phew, the white mist would fly by, phew, like they was fighting. It would be like, it's to us, like we put it as like they fighting over there, like they really over there, they fighting, and this is all we're seeing from it. Phew, phew.
Right, you're eating your cereal.
Right, shit like that. Like in a metaphysical plane, they really like Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right. You know, how the regular humans can't see Goku and Vegeta if they're fighting up in the sky.
But beyond that, they're on another plane, really going in, and it's so.
All they see is the dots, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
It's making so much noise, and it's so powerful over there that it's still breaking through to where we can just see, which don't seem much to us, but it's so over there that it's really pushing through to make us see, which we not supposed to see. You understand what I'm saying?
I think so. So you dealt with paranormal activity since?
Yo, my whole life, bro. I still do. When I'm alone, I don't like to be alone. And that's why I keep females, yo. And that's why I get upset at certain females when they leave me alone, because I do not like to sleep alone, yo.
Women are very comforting.
They're not. But they're more comforting than demons sometimes.
Interesting. I feel like I need them.
Oh, I definitely need women. I need women. Women are comforting until they don't want to be, and when they take that comfort from you, it hurt because you go to them for that comfort, and now you got to figure out who else to go to that.
They have so much power,
and they can literally walk into anybody and get that same comfort that you give them, but you are going to have to work for your next comfort. So they can automatically just drag on you while you out there trying to figure out your next move because you're a man. Not really for me, because I got 16 hoes lined up for any situation and any occasion.
I mean,
bad ones.
I'm not saying that,
but sometimes it gotta be just that one, bro. And if it's not, it don't matter if you got all of them, bro. But you can still drag, and that's what I do.
Scared to be alone?
Because of demons.
How long did you keep a woman around?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Women don't keep me around, bro. I'm not allowed to handle, they keep me around. You know what? I always call myself a forever link, not a sneaky link. They keep me around, bro. They dead ass keep me around. It get to a point where they just had so much enough of me. For whatever reason, I mean, I try to be real nice and everything. I mean, I do got a temper. I don't let shit slide as far as this, like, I don't get disrespected. You don't get over on me in any way. Not the females really try, I want to say get over on me, but like if I'm not feeling something, I'm not giving in like most men will. And if you do something that like a dude will be like, oh, she just being a female, like, no, I got personal relationships with all my girls, yo. Like, we trust each other. Like, I'm gonna, like, any girl I put myself into, I'm gonna give my life for. Yeah. And I need them to understand that, yo. So don't play with me in any way, because I'm not gonna appreciate it, yo. And I'm gonna act fucking crazy, because at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, but you can't ever make me look stupid in any way. That's law, yo. And once you do, I'm gonna drag on you.
Why aren't you married? Why can't you just get married?
I can get married when I find the right. I mean, I haven't found the right person, bro. You see, I run through them out here. You see who I be with. It ain't been right. And each person I've ever been with is great. Like, I'm not putting down nobody. They all been like, yeah, yo, like I pick out some good ones, yo, but it's not always, they're always gonna be my friends, yo, but it's not always it, you know.
Sounds like a you thing.
It might be a me thing. I don't feel like it's a me thing. I feel like it is a me thing, but I feel like it's because they misunderstand me. I feel like they try to match energy that I don't have. I feel like they try to match energy that they feel like I'm gonna have with them that I never plan on having with them.
What does that mean, match energy?
Meaning,
I hate that phrase now.
Meaning, they wanna do me in before I do them in, because I'm able to do, like, I'm really able to do them. I'm able to do them in, like, hey, I can fuck your best friend. I can definitely fuck your, you know, your sister, your mother, whoever the case may be, I can, if you care at all, you're never gonna do me in worse than I can do you in. I don't give a fuck if you fuck all my friends. We're gonna be comparing notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just that, you're gonna do that to hurt me, you think, but I'm just gonna lose all respect for you, and I'm not gonna like take you. If I rock with you, you're always gonna be my friend, like I said. But if you do some shit like that as a romantic thing, it's not even you're funny now, you're hilarious. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you funny as fuck for, like, you ew, you know what I'm saying? Like, good job. Now you just, you know, one of my 85 hoes that got away to my dudes so they can make fun of you, because that's all they're gonna do. Even if they treat you good, when you ain't around, they gonna drag on you and laugh at you with me. Even if I don't want to laugh with them, I'm still going to.
Yeah,
because you did that. You know what I'm saying? That's all just gonna happen.
in my researches, the other thing other than paranormal activity that makes me get chills are aliens, you know, or type of,
I need them to come and save us, bro.
like, why do aliens seem so real? You know what I'm saying?
They are. But are they aliens?
You know what's funny? Like, a lot of creatures are related to us.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly aliens could be related to us as well.
There's stories in the Bible of Nephilim, and the angels making children with men and making Nephilim. But I think that's kind of backwards. I think it's true that there was oddities and giants and everything. And also the phrase giants in the Bible does not necessarily mean giants as in size. When they're talking about the Nephilim's children and they're talking about titans and giants, they're talking about powerful
beings,
people, like human, like humanoids or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe one of them was giant, maybe some of them was giant, but the word giant is not trying to describe them as their size, but as their power.
Okay. Or even, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's stories of that, but I also think like the whole either aliens or angels or whatever the case may be got humans pregnant, and that's what we are. Like, our original state was more primitive. I don't think we was too far off from what we are now, but we know we walk better now, we talk better now, we figure out shit better now, because we have something better in us now than what we had before.
Okay. So when we talk about where we came from, why are we even entertaining the Darwin theory?
Who's entertaining that anymore? Do they even teach that in school still?
Yeah,
Wow.
I believe so. Evolution?
Yeah, I didn't know if they did. I mean, bro, they teach everything different in school now except for math, and math is the key to everything, and it sucks that I'm fucking terrible at math. If you want to learn one thing, that's the one thing I lack. It's like God don't want you to have all the keys sometimes. So all this other shit I'm able to do, I can't do everything because it'll be too much. And if I knew math, I want y'all to watch Terrence Howard talk.
Oh yeah, I just watched him last night.
Did you watch that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
When he talks about 0 and 1 and what 1
Yes,
is.
bro.
Yeah. Everything it has the energy or whatever, so how can we...
Not just that, but just Terrence Howard is a fucking genius, yo. Did you listen to what he was saying, yo, about already working on his theory in his past life, so by the time he was 6, he could do what Da Vinci could do at 80? This is Terrence Howard. This is Empire, bro. This is 50 Cent's Man and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, it does.
This is his heart out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
Like, he not just talking this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And getting away with it. You know, I'm not saying they gonna do something. What I'm saying is he not risking his whole sanity and his money to speak on some shit he don't know what the fuck he talking about, yo.
Right.
Shit crazy out here, yo.
When was the last time you helped your daughters with their homework?
Oh, bro. I'm not even the guy for that. I couldn't help myself with my own homework. You forget, I didn't go to school, bro. I left school 9th grade. Like by the end of 9th grade, I didn't go to school no more, yo.
So what you got your
I got my GED when I was 17 and homeless, and I guessed all the bubbles, and I wrote the essay and passed somehow, barely.
what were some of your first jobs coming out of high school?
I had jobs before. I got, like, my first job, I was like 12, and no, I was 11, and I was like a lumberjack helper. And I made a lot of bread like that. But my stepdad used to beat me up and he took all my money anyway. But I would make like fucking a few hundred a day, yo, like fucking with Mr. Phil. Hell yeah. Just cleaning up all the logs and brushes and shit in town, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get a little
So
older,
that was
like
my first job. My second job, I was actually, my second job was a little bit after that. I used to fucking, before I started leaving home and I still went to school, I would go with my uncle and help him with, he used to go to deliver checks for Verizon to downtown, from Hunt Valley to downtown, and like in these big black boxes, and he was older, so it was hard for him to carry them, so I would help him carry the boxes. He would pay me every day, like daily, like when I didn't have school and shit. So that was like and it was like a constant thing, so yeah, it was like definitely like a job. And then after that, I was homeless by this time. I was like 16. I was doing demolition with my my cousin on my dad's side. My dad was still in prison. My dad was in prison since I was 4 to like 21.
Yeah.
And it was my dad on my cousin's side, and I was working with him, but I was like a homeless teenager then. And then I guess that, coming an adult, it was just a bunch of more construction shit. At some point, I had to be on probation and go on, and get a job at McDonald's, so I had something on the books. And then, I was sick. I got sick when I was a kid, so I worked a hell of jobs, but I always got too sick to work, and it wasn't never I got fired, ever, like that. Every job loved me, bro. Like, I work hard, but I would work myself to like literal death, yo. And sometimes it did just be like, it's too much. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I meant by like, you're not the only person that says they get sick at work.
So I got I don't anymore, but so I got money my own ways. So
tell me your jobs, on the book jobs. Like, I only want to know about your on the books. I don't want to hear nothing about any illegal or any side jobs. No, I'm just telling you what I don't want to hear. Anything illegal or anything hustle, anything like under the table.
I'm just gonna say I did other shit.
No, anything under the table, like
I did other shit
on the books, like.
But I never had nothing on the books really. Everything. I mean, yeah, nothing. I worked at Monaco Hotel. I got employee of the month. I was ready to like be a manager, but then I had to go to jail for that shit. But I recently went to get my last jail sentence, and that job got took away because it was another felony they gave me. Right. So I couldn't have that felony and still work there. I worked at Zoe's Kitchen with the bro Bishop. Bishop got me on there when I first got locked up, before I did my sentence. And I needed that shit.
Yeah, I think he was like a manager or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And he put me down with that. Good looking. And
why'd you stop doing that?
I ended up working 2 jobs. This is when I'm getting sick, mind you. Like you could ask Bishop probably, like, he used to be like, bro, you're gonna pass out, sit down. And I'm just trying to do my job. Like, bro, we gotta get this shit done. Like, I'm sick. I'm like, I was really sick, bro. All that SMOOV TV shit, like, I was sick all the fucking time, yo. Like, I had to struggle to come do that shit, yo. And fucking, like, yeah, it was just a lot, yo. Just a lot.
Have you ever been hospitalized?
Bro, I spent half of my life in and out of the fucking hospital, bro.
Can you count on one hand the amount of people that were really there for you when you were hospitalized?
No. Not even my kids, bro.
Being hospitalized is one of it's like a huge fear, you know.
There was times when I was really about to die, though. Like, and people came through, yo. But it was like, I got to the point where I really wasn't gonna fucking live, you know what I'm saying? But there was times where I really just needed people, yo. I don't want nobody there, yo. Whether it was a bitch, homies, moms, pops,
Can
kids.
you shout those people out that did come for you when you were about to die, and it really meant a lot to them?
Everybody I know, yo. Boss Money, Brian Wheatley, Kelly Lowe, my pops, my moms, Everybody, my babies, both my babies' moms, my daughters, like, yeah, when I was about to die, it was a problem, but it just be like, it take that much for anybody to even give a fuck about me, bro. Like, it's just crazy.
Cause that was like, they felt like that was it. So, yeah. Why do we bury each other? When we die, who invented?
I think it's just a respect thing. I don't know who invented it, but I think it's just like, we gotta do something with this person that seems honorable.
But if I'm supposed to be as Christ-like as possible, I just had this thought. If I'm supposed to be as Christ-like as possible, you know, pretty much do as Jesus did, right? Shouldn't I be wanting to be put in a tomb or something like that?
That's what I want, bro. That's what I want, because you know why? Because there's rumors.
What if I can come back?
Right. There's rumors in the Bible of our bodies being we don't know how that's supposed to happen, but what if you're in the fucking ground and
and that's what I'm trying to say, like,
or what if what if you really not dead, and for whatever reason the embalming fluid don't work and you just happen to wake up and everybody do this shit but they in the ground and they can't hear you. Right.
What if they know we're supposed to come back to life, right? And to make sure that there's not too much double, triple, you know what I mean, the population, when you do come back to life, you're under there, so you stay under there.
Yeah.
So like, it's like people that like, they put their hand up, you know what I'm saying, because I'm alive, you know what I'm saying? They resurrect, but because they're not strong enough to go through the dirt of 6 feet, they stay there.
Right.
Now, but of course that doesn't everyone, you know, but even tombs, like even when you were a mummy or something like that, like you were stacked on top of, you know what I'm saying, of tombs and stuff. What's it called? What's it called when you're in a mummy thing and they casket you? What's a mummy casket called?
Yeah, a tomb, right? A pyramid?
I thought it was a tomb, but I think a tomb is actually like a cave or something like that.
I don't know, bro. I can't remember.
But regardless, though, that's kind of the way I wanna be put to rest.
Yeah,
like,
me too. I was just telling my mom that.
Yeah, like
I don't want to be burnt either.
Like, please don't cremate me.
Don't cremate or bury me.
Please don't cremate me.
Matter of fact, just leave me where the fuck I'm at.
Yo.
Leave me shot in the head right there where the fuck they got me at.
What? You know what? The Jewish might be on to something. I don't like to talk too much about the way the Jews are, because I don't.
Which Jews? The white ones or the Hebrews?
The white ones. How they don't do the burial. I mean, they don't do that whole process of the burying like we do. Like, they bury, but they don't embalm you or nothing like that. Like, right. However you were, we leave you like that, and we hurry up and do the funeral within like 3 to 4 days. What is it, like 3 days or something like that? My apologies for not having the facts on it, but the way they do their burials, and they have a whole different kind of cemetery than us, than Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like, their cemetery is not the same cemetery. When you're a Jew, you don't.
It's different. Brian Wheatley, when I met him when I was a kid, he lived over by Sedonia, more toward Holland Hillside, and he lived by that Jewish graveyard over there. That shit was always different. You know,
so I wonder if they're being buried 6 feet as well.
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? It's a lot of things to go. Your thoughts on the simple fact that you're just renting that casket for being show, but you're not really buried in that casket.
That's my little head giver. Better go smoke with her.
What's your thoughts on that, though? You're renting the casket. You don't really get buried in that casket. Do you believe that's true?
What do you mean?
When you buy a casket, it's only for the viewing.
Right, because they probably take you out that bitch when you leave.
But you don't get buried in that casket.
You don't see them. Oh yeah, no, you see dirt go on that shit. You see dirt go on it.
Maybe unless
I've seen it both ways. I've seen dirt go on it, and I've seen everybody leave it open. So whoever got to see the dirt go on it, that's the caskets they lose, and the rest of them that everybody just kind of leave and let them do it, that's the ones they snatch back.
Crazy.
Probably don't even give them another casket. They probably just throw the motherfuckers in the hole. Boop.
Possibly. How real is, or how possible is something like The Walking Dead?
I don't believe in all that shit, bro. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. They got these little whatever, bro. I'm not worried about no fucking zombies.
Zombies don't scare you.
No.
It's the fast zombies for me.
I mean, that's pretty.
It's the one.
That's pretty scary, but I mean, stay in the fucking house. There's a way to figure it out, bro. Like, come on, yeah. We got like fucking zombies.
I mean, speaking of staying in the house, you know, some of my friends.
And once the world's gone, bro. Like, what we gonna do? Run from every fucking thing? Like,
nah, I don't. I mean, survive.
yeah, survive as long as you can. But I mean, once everything's done, it's done, bro.
Are you willing to give up on your life?
No.
So that's why, you know, people try to figure out a way to survive.
Yeah, but if there's a whole mountain of fast zombies running through this parking lot right now, we're just dead.
You don't think that we can make it?
Hopefully, maybe in this car.
I think that we can make it.
I mean, I think we can make it too. I'm just saying it's unlikely for people to make it out of that situation.
People aren't me. We're gonna make it. That's why that's why you gotta join See Fit. Get fit however you see fit, because if there's a zombie apocalypse, you better be able to run, and you better be able to fight and have your stamina on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Where's my machete? That's my choice of weapon, Jason. Ready with the machete. Cut your hands off, whack off. No more masturbation for your occupation.
Your occupation. Make me rock your nation. Don't make me stop with J-in like I got with Satan. Wait a minute. You don't get what I got to saying. I mean that I'm fucking Goku. I'm spiritual and I know you. I know everything about you before I overthrow you. I'm a king. You don't want to come where I go to. Fuck out of my face. I'm low too.
They call me a mean guy, but I'm sort of like the way I grab my pickle. I'm sort of like a green guy, but when you talk to me, you better talk to me and look up to me like I'm king kind. Now, how you gonna stop me? What the fuck am I saying? What the fuck am I planning? When I see your girl, I give her my special beam cannon.
And that shit touch your forehead. Now you're dead. Fuck out of my face. There's more lead. Like I got pencils for him. You don't even understand. I got a stencil for him. I draw him out. You don't even understand how I call him out. Y'all falling out. You saw him now. Yeah, it feels like the law's around.
If I'm with her, she better be 18 like the android. I told her. I make green and I plan more. But if you don't understand that I'm here to really plan war, I just don't like the fact that I got these
damn whores on the damn floor and they don't pay me no damn more.
Thank you. That's why you gotta have somebody with you. That's why you gotta have somebody with you.
I'm a hustler. I couldn't jam more. I got a jam 4 that I'll beat you to death with until you motherfucking hit the damn floor.
I was gonna keep on scheming.
I said floor twice, and I'll say it one damn more.
Because the Android 18 was supposed to be like the krillin, I'm killing, I'm willing, I'm stealing it. Like, I was supposed to go into that, yo, but I messed it all up. Yo, Madman off the top is the best, you know what I'm saying, that I know. I'm not really that great, but I do my thing.
I'm the best that he know. Your chest will explode and the rest of it show. Ooh.
I feel like Superman in the booth when I'm opening up the chest. I feel like
Cheech and Chong when I'm smoking up your chest.
I feel like Jerry B's when I'm opening up the chest.
I feel like Scary Me when I open up your chest.
You dying, man. You Iron Man when I'm opening up your chest, nigga.
I fire, man. It's like an iron can to open up your chest, wigger.
Yo, I want to end this podcast off on, you know what I'm saying? I want to end this podcast off on.
Shout out to Malcolm X.
What's the worst podcast you've ever seen me drop? Like, subject matter, like, why did he talk about that? Like,
bro, as the list goes on, yo, let's not do that. The list goes on, yo.
Please, I need your feedback.
Yo, anything that has to do with females, just stop. Anything that has to do with mentally challenged people, stop. Anything that has to do with Rami's having sex on camera, stop.
That's not fair that I can't talk about mentally challenged people on camera.
Bro, it's
hold
not,
on. Hold
okay.
on.
No,
Let me
you
finish,
do too
bro.
much.
Let me finish, bro. When Orlando Brown was saying, I want a retarded girl, I want to have sex with a retarded girl.
What?
Orlando Brown said that in the interview.
But
he was like, I don't even want regular bitches. I want retarded
He's
pussy.
saying shit like that to get... He know what he's doing, bro.
Okay, why can't I know what I'm doing?
You don't know what you're
when I spoke about autism, I spoke about people that are not fully artistic, but they are normal enough to hang around people, and men be taking advantage of the women that still look good, but they're still artistic in a way, and they be having sex with these girls. That's what I was trying to say. All my podcasts and movies are about awareness, bro. It's about bringing awareness. Yeah, that's all it was, for real. So if I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, autism, if I'm talking about autism, you know what I'm saying, there are plenty of people that are that. And they still want to...
I'm not doing this.
That is fine. That is fine.
Sometimes I'm just gonna have to tell. Yo, what Cat Williams say when Diddy asked if you want to play, if you want to party, you just gotta say no. No, Smooth. I don't want to talk about this. Yo.
No, and that's totally fine. Like, everyone is not comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just hope that people that have loved ones.
Yo, stop acting like you do it out of awareness. He want to say he do this shit to exploit everything. He will exploit a fucking burning baby.
That's crazy.
For
bro.
a view.
No,
from
bro.
Afterwards.
You're insane.
You know what I'm saying? This is Smooth, yo.
You're insane, bro.
Make sure you don't cut that part out.
No, you're insane, bro. If you think that I don't bring awareness to people taking
I didn't say you didn't bring awareness. I'm just saying that's not your intention.
No, it is my intention, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a simple fact that I'm now speaking, you know what I'm saying, on everything. Like, I don't even know why I am, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what even gave me the courage to even start speaking so much, because even as a battle rap league owner, you know, I felt like my vocal cords were cut just off of saying who was trash and who was not trash. You know what I'm saying? Because I started a battle league because I just enjoy you guys rapping and stuff like that. But once I was being crucified just for saying that, bro, no, I think that you lost, you know what I'm saying? And then now the whole show was corrupted because Smooth said this and Smooth said that. And it was only because I've had an opinion. I was crucified for having an opinion back in my day in my battle league.
I used to tell you all the time you can't have an opinion, yo.
Exactly. So that is whack. So now that I don't have an opinion, now that I don't have a battle league, and my platform only consists of fucking me and you, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or Tour, or whoever's here today and gone tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. I'm just now speaking. And when I say, like, this podcast is me now, you know what I'm saying, it's because I'm really here to voice my opinion and exercise my freedom of speech. And I don't know what it's going to do to me, but
it's going to get you canceled.
Canceled for what? You know what? Facebook is acting weird to me right now anyway. Ever since I posted the last podcast and I'm speaking on the Key Bridge, Facebook is acting weird to me.
That's why.
All right, Facebook is acting weird to me because I can't speak on the Key Bridge. What do you think they're going to do to this pod? I need to go ahead and I'm going to just zip this whole pod to you before I even leave, just in case this pod does not make it up on the freaking thing, bro. Like, it's crazy. And you can do whatever you want with it. Chop it up, do whatever you want with it, bro. As long as you put Smooth in that podcast.
I do that on everything we do together.
My guy. But yo, look, bro. It's your man, Jason Colossal.
If you go back and look at everything that has anything to do with Smooth TV at all, even if it's just me and it has something to do with Smooth TV, the hashtag SMOOV TV is in there. That's why I keep telling you your hashtag got views on TikTok. It's just, so when you get on there, you already got a hashtag set up that was started at 0, and hello people already been on.
Yeah, that's crazy. I do got to make a TikTok. I've been trying to fight against it, just like I've been trying to fight against getting an iPhone. Like, I've been team Android for the past forever, and I never wanted to get on team Android because I felt as though